Welcome to the Overcast podcast. Today is Saturday, September 21st. We are your hosts, the Acropat.
Nixter, and we have two special guests.
Without regret.
Ramsey.
And our first topic we're going to introduce this week is going to be timestamps and rules in other languages. So basically, the timestamps are literally everywhere on the website now, and rules in other languages is basically we're going to try to do the rules in as many languages as we can.
Just to help all newcomers, and the timestamps have been around for a while, so you should have heard of them before. But if you haven't, there you go. So our next topic is toggleable shop packages and public online display. I don't know too much about this, so I'll let you guys talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay, the new toggles, you can toggle shop packages, so it's basically means that you can choose whether or not you want other users to be able to purchase packages for you. So, for example, if I didn't want anyone to buy me any packages that I didn't want myself, I could turn it off and no one would be able to buy anything for me. And the public online display basically toggles whether or not the server that you're currently on or were last on is displayed either on your profile or in-game when users look you up with /find or /seen.
What will it say if you're online and they try to find you?
Yeah, it'll say if you're online, but it won't show which server you're on.
Oh, okay.
It just says online.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't really seen it in action. Well, I toggled it off because I kept on getting tired of people following me, but yeah. Next
If
topic.
you need an example, this is kind of random, but Pixel Ranch has it off. So whenever I need to test it, I just try and find him.
So our next topic is interactive friendship button. Now, this is like something that we've all kind of wanted. So, I guess the main thing is like you can go to a person's profile, and in the top right, that little thing that says you are this person's friend or so on and so on. Now you can cancel the request sent to them, and
You can delete people.
Yeah, you can delete them from their profile now.
And you can stop requests, but
Yeah,
it's
if you
basically
sent someone a
deleting.
request, you can cancel it and so and so. Is there anything else there,
You also
Ramsey?
see pending requests.
Oh yeah, forgot
Uh,
about those.
You no longer see this person as your friend if you're looking at your own profile.
Oh yeah, I was told that was a feature, and then
Yeah.
and then yeah.
Well,
Uh,
I'm sorry if I got a feature.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, the first join date, when it tells you when you first joined, obviously, is fixed now. It doesn't.
Fixed again for what, third time?
Oh yeah, my cake theory.
So is it
Here's
100%
cake day.
accurate now?
It picks your first death or first kill, whatever came first.
Okay, so it is all the way accurate.
Yeah, let me see what exactly it is. I'll look up what exactly it is and get back to you.
Okay. So I guess we can go in from there. Now there is when you are okay, let's say a team member picks up a wool, it'll broadcast to the team and the console saying so and so picked up the wool for your team, but it's gonna say in the beginning it'll say I think it says Team Red, right? It says Team Red, and then it says the player's name picked up the wool.
And that
What-
hasn't been implemented yet?
Yeah.
It's
It
done,
hasn't been
but it's not
pushed to the public
pushed.
servers yet. It'll work for any touchable objective, and a touchable objective is a core, a monument, or a wall.
Wait, so now it's gonna say like so and so broke the core?
It'll say, this person broke a piece of the core, or this person broke a piece of the monument.
So
And
are you no
you
longer...
can only have one announcement. Sorry?
Can multiple people no longer break a core? Or...
Yeah, they can, but each time a person breaks a piece, it'll be announced.
Okay.
Oh, that's
When it's
cool.
broken.
That way you know they're over there and they're working on it.
Okay, let's say one.
Go ahead.
Okay, what if like one person's like breaking a piece? Would they break three pieces? Is it gonna say every time that person's broke a piece?
That's a good question, and it only broadcasts one time per person, per objective, per
Okay.
life. So if you break a piece, die, and then break another piece, it'll be announced twice. But if you just break two pieces in the same lifetime, it'll only be announced one time.
So if you break two pieces, it's not going to count as two objectives, right?
No, it has no effect on your objectives on your profile. It's just an announcement in chat.
Yeah.
Does it
What
still
if
work if
you-
you break a gold core and then a glass core and a...
Yes.
Does that count as multiple still?
No.
When was that fixed?
What do you mean?
Because before, if it was obsidian and you broke it and it changed to gold, you could break it a second time.
And you would get 2 objectives.
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not that bug still exists. I'm just talking about the message right
Okay.
now.
What if you blow it up?
Yeah, it'll work for that too.
And
Whoever
it'll,
places the TNT?
let's say so-and-so blew it up, or it'll say so-and-so broke.
Broke a piece of, or destroyed a piece of, rather.
Okay.
And a new thing is the tutorial for different maps. How many maps has it been done for?
Pretty much all the ones that are in rotation.
Okay,
Well,
because
most
I've
of
just
them.
noticed a lot of the TWs. It's basically an emerald, and every time you right-click, it says what you're looking at, and it obviously teleports you to it.
Yeah, actually, right-click is go forward, and left-click is go back.
Yeah.
In your
Onks,
tutorial.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. I just call him Anks. He
I
added that.
call Mix too. But yeah, he implemented that.
And one thing that kind of, it didn't confuse me, but it makes sense, is that if you're joining a team at the beginning and then you look at the tutorial, it automatically makes you join observers. So when I first did it, I accidentally didn't get in the game a couple times because it automatically puts you in observers even if the game hasn't started yet.
Yeah, because that way you're not yanked into the game while you're...
It makes sense, but don't be aware of that
Yeah.
if you're trying to join a game.
So next thing is server is accepting all clients now, 162 through 164.
So
Yes.
1.6.3.
I'm pretty sure it can go through.
1.6.3 doesn't exist, right?
It does.
I'm not sure. I've always been using
Well,
1.6.2.
it existed as a pre-release.
Okay. I don't.
So I think people can
I don't
only
even know
what's
what's in
pre-release.
1.4, to be honest.
It's .4 is the .3/.4 is to fix the generation bug. So
The structures don't break anymore if you reload them in
Yeah.
1.6.4.
so before, if you switch from 162 to
The
1.7,
snapshots.
the snapshots, all the villages, all the fortresses and stuff like that you
Witches,
loaded,
witch huts. And
witch
stuff.
huts, all that stuff. If you loaded it, if you switched the snapshot, nothing would spawn in those over again because
Well, I think it would just move them randomly, so you wouldn't know where they
it
were.
would put them around the world.
Okay,
But
do you want to
if you
hear
load
the...
them-
Sorry.
What'd you say?
I was... Well, are you done with this topic?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
You can go back to what you were gonna say if you found it
Okay.
out.
I looked up what the first join dates query, and it's either your first death, your first kill, your first participation, session, or punishment.
So basically, session,
Whichever
is that
one's
just
first.
when you logged in?
Yes, that's a connection to the server.
Yeah, the session is pulled for everyone that joined after August 18th, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wait, so why does it do the kill and everything if it's already
If it's
does
before
the
on
session?
because we didn't
Some of those
put
things
sessions.
began logging. Some of those things began logging before sessions were logged.
Oh, okay.
So if you have an earlier kill, for example, then you do a session, then you are obviously there before your first session.
Okay. And one thing Apple tweeted out, either on the Overcast or his Twitter, I'm not sure, is that there's a possible pre.oc.tc coming for the snapshots, I'm pretty sure. Is that correct? Was he talking about the snapshots?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay. But he said something about a pre.oc.tc, so that may come in the future. Not too sure, though. Look out for a forum post. Another new thing is no cheat auto sends reports to staff. Do you know anything about that, Ramsey?
Yeah, that's just the change in the NCP no cheat plus configuration. When people fail certain checks too many times, it'll automatically file a new report as the console.
How many
and moderators will
times
see
is
that.
it?
I don't know.
So
I can't look.
So if someone got a fly report and then someone got place block report, it would be 2 separate reports. It wouldn't put it into one.
I really don't know. I can't look. Like, I don't have access to look at that.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it's
guess
just a no cheat plus configuration change.
I guess we can go into ideas people had for the Overcast network.
Okay, the first thing is a thread about King of the Hill stats. Basically when you capture the hill, to keep track of that, and total objectives for the day, the week, and total, just all.
Yeah.
So you can compare more.
For the King of the Hill stats, basically, if you were on the point when it was captured, you would get a stat for it.
So it has to be at the end of when it's captured? Is that
It'll
what
say like if you're on it with your team and it captured, you would get an objective for helping your team capture the point.
if you were on it before, like
No,
if you
while
were
you
on it and then you got killed, you wouldn't get it if you
no,
didn't finish.
you'd have to be on the thing when it was captured.
Okay, another thread is custom block drops. I'm assuming that is when you break something, it'll give you a thing that it normally doesn't.
Yeah, this was actually recommended for Twinnis's map because he had a map you have to break gold ore to get gold ingots, but you can't get ingots from ore unless you smelt it. And so it's basically if you break a block, you can change what item it drops.
Okay, you can go on to the next topic.
What is the next topic? I have to find it.
It is the death messages for, this was by Marble. It was suggesting if the two people that got the most damage would get the kill, and the last person would be the person who killed him last, and that would be the weapon, the last hit, and it
I
would
would
be,
love
yeah, it would help a lot with kill stealing.
Oh, look at that! I went to look at the thread, and the website's offline.
Yeah, that's what was happening with me with the
So
custom
that's-
block drop.
I couldn't look at the
Minecraft
thread.
is down.
Yeah, and so is Overcast Network. Well, the website, at least. So Minecraft was in the cover of Edge magazine,
It's pretty cool,
but the funny thing is I can't really explain it because their website is down.
but that is perfectly okay, because you can go to the Google Doc and open it for yourself.
Yes, you can. And also, I might as well mention that they also went to the Tokyo Game Show. Now, I really don't have a lot of information on it because I really didn't keep up with it because it was overseas. But can't really give any details about that. But I will try to add links to the Google Doc with it in it.
And I guess we can talk a little bit about the snapshots, even though that was a while back. But some of the new features are new biomes, and there's an amplified option where everything is really awesome and amplified as it sounds.
Yeah, there's
Maps fill up item. Well, when you put them in an item frame, normally they would just take the shape of an item frame. But if you update them, they will actually turn into the whole entire block, which I really like when
Which
making a
is
big map.
awesome.
yeah, and I also like the new biomes too.
But a glitch is where you can make a empty map from the nether and
Yeah.
make it like a cloak.
The one thing that I'm kind of worried about, though, is the PvP aspect behind this, because now you can see players on maps that are on the wall. And,
really?
yeah, if you put it on the wall, you can see all the players. It'll show as little white icons on the map.
I'm gonna
That
start making maps then.
But I think there's a thing in Craft Bucket that you can make players not show on maps, because I remember there being a toggle for it or something.
That'd be pretty cool in mini games. Does it work for mobs? Can you code
I
something?
know it doesn't work for mobs, but I know players do show up on it.
What if you just like put a map right outside your spawn on like a core map or something, and you would never have to go defend the core unless you see like a player arrow over it. But then again, it probably wouldn't divide it up by team. It would just.
Yeah, it'll show everyone as like their own little icon.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see where everyone's at, though.
Yeah, but those shader packs, man.
Yeah,
What if you had like a TDM, and then in a plugin, you had all the people on red team would show up as a red arrow, and all the people on blue team would be blue arrow, and you could spawn with a map, and you could just like see everyone going at each
Is
other.
there a different, like, I know in the config or whatever, not in the config, but in the assets file, I know there's a file for maps. Is there a black, not black, but blue and red icon?
Yes.
You know, there is.
Yeah, there's blue, white, red, and maybe green.
Yeah, I think that was added for, like, I remember Capture the Flag was supposed to be added, but they never got into it. I remember seeing that. But yeah, the shader packs, those are pretty nice.
Yeah, there are a bunch of weird ones. Like,
Yeah.
you can go upside down dinner bone mode.
Yeah, there's a couple that'll probably make you have seizures if you stare at them too long.
Cartoony, black and white pencil.
Yeah.
Those are just a few. I'm not sure about all of them, but a new thing in the snapshots is toggle sprint, or a button where when you're holding it when you're holding it down and you walk, it will make you sprint instead of double tapping.
What's that really toggle?
For Macs,
Oh,
it is
in
toggle
Mac you
sprint.
Yeah, for Max it's toggle. You just
You
hit the
can-
caps lock key.
Caps lock works on Mac, so Macs now get toggle sprint. Macs are too OP.
It's great.
Max are too OP.
I feel bad for everyone who's gotten banned for toggle sprint.
Yeah, kind of sucks now.
Will
But
it be illegal if you're on PC to
uh,
use toggle sprint?
well,
Like
no, it's
equip.
not really because for that when you open chest, it automatically unshifts you. You don't crouch when you open a chest or open an inventory.
No, but I mean
What?
for PCs, if you want to do the same thing Max can do with just pressing one
And you could
button.
just say you're on a Mac.
Yeah,
Well,
what?
toggle sprint is allowed for everyone as long as you don't like open chests and stuff while you're doing it.
Really? I don't
Yeah.
think better sprint isn't allowed.
Toggle shift is allowed,
Oh,
not
Yeah,
toggle.
yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking that.
But
Do
will
not go
toggle
out and
sprint
get
be better?
toggle sprint.
Will
Yeah,
will be allowed in the new update, or do you not know?
I don't know.
yeah.
I think it would be too many people would use it either accidentally or not knowing that it would be against the rules since it's not implemented in the game, and
Yeah.
people would just be using the new sprint key.
I don't think anybody's gonna update their mod that's toggle sprint to 1.7, especially with this. I mean, people can't be that lazy. Especially if you set it to your W key to where you're always running,
It doesn't work like that.
you can't set it to the W.
No, or
No,
at least that's what I heard. I
That's
haven't
so
tested
stupid.
you can't.
Okay, that's stupid. So I guess we could talk about the skin scanner. So there's this company that Mojang basically affiliated with them. It's all their apps that are Minecraft related, I guess, are official now. So, well, they've always been official, but they have a new one now. It's the skin scanner. So basically, you print out like a little piece of paper, and you can color it in with like marker, crayon, whatever, and you take a picture of it with your device, and it'll automatically transfer the colors from the piece of paper to your device, and it automatically contrasts colors and stuff like that to put your skin, and it automatically create it, and you can upload it to Minecraft.net. You can share it with the community. You can save it to your device, I think. Yeah.
Hmm.
So that's that. Uh,
Yeah, I
a
guess
new
for little
thing,
kids.
a new thing also in the snapshot is that we didn't mention is that the rendering is different. It looks a
Yeah.
lot like in the Nether. It's blacker. I know, like when it zooms out, looks a lot more
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, there's one thing that's really buggy though. The mapping is kind of broken.
I
Um,
haven't looked too much into it. I haven't
I
used the
I had to
snapshot.
turn it off because it was hurting my eyes. Like just stuff in the distance would just be like flat and blurry, and it looked really, really bad. So I had to turn my mip mapping off.
Well, I guess we can go on to the questions.
Yeah. I guess Lance asked.
This week we have questions for Ramsey because he's a developer, and then we just have questions for everyone.
Yeah, because we're bored. So Ramsey, is there something you can tell us that you're working on?
Something secret.
Kind of what I'm working on right now, although this is just one thing. Like, there's other little things too, but just notifying players when they receive punishments when they're not logged in, and also enforcing punishments that were issued online. So if someone's connected and they get punished via a report, that punishment will take effect.
Oh, because before you'd have to tell them to log out.
Or go
Yes.
in game and kick them.
Yeah, that's useful because I remember getting I got a kick once and I wasn't online. I think it was from report. And when I got kicked, I never got the message. When I joined, I never knew I had it until I looked at my infractions because somebody told me I had one, and I wasn't even online when I got it.
Yeah, so that should notify you.
Okay.
Not yet, but that's what I'm working on.
Cool. What has been your least and most favorite part about being a developer?
Most favorite is definitely working with the other developers because not only are they all much smarter than I am, just they're very smart people, very good at what they do. They're also really they're good people too. Like they're all nice and friendly, and so win-win, I guess.
What's
And
your-
least favorite is just making mistakes. I don't like making mistakes. I always feel very bad when I make mistakes. So that motivates me to make less mistakes, which is good, I guess.
Okay, I guess we can go on to the normal questions. How
Yep.
does each one of you feel about starting school? I guess
Well,
we can start with Nixter and go
I'm
on.
gonna start first because I don't have school, so you
Wow.
know that's amazing for me. So, I'll just let the other two people talk. Well, actually, the other three people talk, and I'll just sit here and listen.
Okay,
Okay.
without.
Wait, why don't you have school?
I graduated.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, without, you can go.
Oh. Well, I mean, less Minecraft, but then again, school is a thing that you need in life. And, seeing friends every day is cool and all. Then you get that homework, and then you come home and it's like OCTC or homework, and then it ends up being OCTC until like the night before, and then I just do my homework then. So I guess I have a bit of a procrastination problem, but overall it's alright.
Ramsey?
I like school. I pretty much enjoy it, especially on odd days. I have a better schedule on odd days than even days. The homework is the hardest part. A lot of homework. This is my first year of AP, so
Everything AP?
AP language and composition and AP U.S. history. Pre-AP
I'm
physics.
I'm taking AP government, and that's kind of difficult too.
This is
Yeah.
my first year of high school, and I'm taking AP Human and all
Oof.
honors classes besides that, so
Yeah.
I have a lot more work compared to middle school.
I did most of that in high school. I kind of regret some of the classes because they were probably, like, even though they were AP based, they were easier because I knew most of the stuff. But,
I don't know, I just want to take as many hard classes as I can to help me in
I don't regret it.
scholarships. You're without regret, right?
Yep.
The next question is, what is your favorite part about iOS 7 if you have used it before?
I love it.
I can't use it yet because my device doesn't support it. I mean, I got to test with it in Xcode with like the fake device thing, whatever that's built into it. I got to mess with it around there, but that was about it. I really haven't got a chance to touch it.
iOS 7 too good.
What's your favorite part, Ramsey?
The design, definitely.
All the zooming and stuff.
Just the overall.
It looks a lot more like a Windows phone.
Yeah, I don't like the folders. The folders
Yeah.
are ugly.
Windows Phone. I could talk a whole lot about Windows Phone. It's not a Windows Phone. It's not textured very much anymore, but I think that's a good thing. I think the new
It's simple.
direction that Jonathan Ive is taking the interface design is very good.
Yeah, the shows, not the shows, but the the events they do and stuff like that. It's not the same without Steve Jobs. Like, I liked watching them and just like watching Steve Jobs because he's kind of funny, and the new guy that they have doing it is not really funny, and they're kind of just drawn out and boring now.
Without regret, what's your favorite part?
No,
No.
Do you
I
not
don't
have?
use it.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it. No.
Oh no! I thought he meant no, like he hates it so bad he doesn't want to say anything about it.
I'd have to go with the design or the multitasking. I don't use it too much, but I think it's a cool implement to
Yeah.
it.
It's changed a lot since June.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I remember the beta. I had access to the beta, and then I graduated and they took my developer status away, which kind of sucked. But I had access to the beta. I had messed around with it and stuff at school, and what they have now is completely changed from what they had when they released when they first released it in beta at the keynote.
I guess the part I use the most is the new thing that you can pull upward and you can get all of the
Oh, the settings.
Controls is what it's
easily
called.
easily accessible. And then there's the iTunes Store and
Radio, iTunes Radio.
same thing. Actually, not at all, but
No, not even the same thing.
the dynamic thing's pretty cool, but that's only for 4S and up.
Yeah. I guess we could talk about the iPhone 5S and 5C too.
I guess so.
The 5C, I don't know.
Well, the 5S has the fingerprint
The fi-
scanner. Does the
5C
5C have it too?
No, the 5C just seems to me as like it's like they took the iPhone 5 and just colorized it and handed it to people, but made it plastic instead of was it aluminum they used?
Well, now they also come with cases, like leather cases.
You have to buy them though. The leather is only
Yeah.
for the 5S.
Oh, I thought.
Okay, I have a story relating to the iPhone 5s that I just posted in Skype.
Oh God, what is this? Okay, we're not gonna share that.
That's Gawker for you.
Yeah, we're not gonna share that. But
Lock your new iPhone with nipples.
you had to say it, didn't you? Wait, do those have like the
In
same?
case you've ever wanted to do that.
Yeah, if you want to know, I mean, we'll put the link in chat. I mean, not in chat, but in the description. Because who cares?
But yeah, the fingerprint scanner. Now, people have
Yeah.
access to who's accessing your phone by fingerprints. That's awesome.
Actually, I saw something.
And toes. And
And
toes.
and toes. I saw
And
something.
nipples.
I saw something Ramsey posted earlier on Twitter. There's a website that has a list of people that are giving like bitcoins and money to people who can figure out how to hack the fingerprint scanner on the iPhone 5s.
Okay, well, that's enough on that.
Yeah.
The weekly challenge is actually a challenge by Matt Susan, and it is on the forums. There'll be a forum post inside the notes you can look at, and it's the Perfectionist or Perfection Challenge. Basically, you go on the Cronus or Chaos servers, not Rage, just normal Blitz, and you have to get 48 kills in 48 minutes or less without dying.
That's not gonna happen.
Without
And-
Regret's actually done this challenge.
Wait, you have?
Yeah, Without's one of the 3 people.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, it's the only people that have done it was Matt Susan, Vito, and Vitongmus, and me. And I've only done it once, and then I basically gave up because it took me so long to get that. Like, it took me a week or two, I think,
I don't
before
think
I
I
finally
would
got it.
even try. I mean, if you look at my KD, it's bad, and I don't think I would even get close to it.
It's pretty hard because I was once on like 20 kills and then you just die and it's
Yeah,
restart.
you either just make a mistake and you die, or people will like hide and camp, or they're just running around for a long
Yeah,
time.
then you have to switch servers or
Yeah,
Or you get like to like 40 kills, and then you die,
it's kind
and then it's just rage intensing.
Yep, have you gotten to 40 kills next year?
I've gotten pretty close. Like, okay, so I've been here a long time. Like, I've been here since May 1st of 2012, like a month after it came out. And I think it was a month. No, it was a month and a half after it came out. And I had joined before, but I was on a different account, and I switched to Nixter. But my KD used to be like 5.6.
Too good.
And like, because I'm actually good at PvP. But then about 6 months ago, I just stopped caring. So I've committed suicide so many times, and I've literally just ran into a group of like 10 people just because I don't care.
And now
yeah.
you're under 1.
Yeah, you had to look it up, didn't you?
Yes.
mine's under 10.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's not good.
that's nice.
I'm sitting at a
9.9.
1.6.
It's like a 9.8 now.
Dang. Ramsey, what are you at?
Like, I don't even know. That shows you how much I care. Let me look.
Without's alt is a lot better than Nixter.
Ramsey, look in IRC.
Yeah, nice
That's
job.
the life. Okay,
But I think that will conclude this podcast. Enough
Yep.
rambling at the end. But thanks for watching. This has been the Overcast Podcast. Any last words?
cheese.
My kill death ratio is 0.7. Last words.
Oh, snap.
Try to
Bye,
beat
pals.
Shots fired. Peace out.
it. See you.
I was 70 good.
Too good for me, 5 ever.